Hello, hope you are having a blessed day. There is a question I have heard many survivors ask, as well as I have asked this question many times. The question is, what did I do to deserve to be abused by a narcissist? Today I would like to take the time to answering this question, and hopefully be able to shed some insight on this, to help give some clarity on this topic. So, what did you do to anger the narcissist so much, that they went out of their way to destroy you? What did you do exactly? The answer is quite simple. The only thing you did wrong, was project your good qualities onto the narcissist, and stay for all the abuse. That is the only thing you did wrong, survivor. You gave them all the tools to become a better person, and in return, they decided to destroy you. Why is this? For the sake of discussion, I will attempt to look inside the mind of the narcissist, and help to shed some light on this topic. Narcissists, for the most part, do not have any genuine or real emotions. They do not have empathy for others. They only care about their own feelings, and get angry with you when you have your own thoughts, feelings, and needs to be met. They mimic the behavior of others in order to appear like a normal person that has genuine emotions. Real people have real emotions, and feelings. Normal people are able to feel empathy. Empathy is the ability to place yourself in someone else's shoes, and see what they are going through, and why they think the way they do. Empathy is the ability to take on someone else's emotions and feel what the other person is feeling. Empathic people, by their very nature, all have this ability. The narcissist is completely devoid of empathy. They spend a lot of their time watching how normal people act and react, and try to mimic their behaviors. This can be seen during some arguments you have with the narcissist. That is, when their mask slips, we see just how devoid of emotions they truly are. There is nothing but anger, resentment, and contempt for you. What angers the narcissist is that you have everything that they don't, which is genuine emotions. What the narc doesn't realize is that we are genuine not because the world isn't fair. No, we have real emotions because we didn't hide from ourselves. We didn't spend all our time hiding from our emotions, but rather, we fully embraced our emotions. Over time, we built character through confronting our demons, and quieting the evil within us. We didn't feed into anger, strife, manipulation, deceit, rage, regret, guilt, sadness, depression, anxiety, and etc. We didn't feed into sinful behavior, but rather, we faced these things head on, and made an effort to push beyond the evil, and embrace what is good and right. The narcissists spent all their time feeding into negativity, and rejecting anything positive and good. They do not comprehend the light, but would rather stay in darkness to cover up their evil ways. Empaths embrace the light. We want ourselves to be seen and heard. We want to connect with others, and share our experience with others about this thing we call life. Narcissists do not want to share in anything, they want it all for themselves, and will go to ridiculous lengths to get what they want. No matter who they have to step on in the process. In their minds, you were in their way and should have moved. In their minds, it's your fault you got hurt by them. They didn't mean to hurt you, but at the same time, they just don't care. Narcissists will never understand how to grow beyond their selfish and callous behavior for the simple fact that they do not possess a thing we call object constancy. They see everything as black and white. They see you only as an object, a mirror, an extension of their own emotions. If you do not mirror back to them what they want to see, they will become angry and upset with you. Because you didn't perform the way that they wanted you to, this makes you evil in their eyes. Narcissists quite literally see you as all-encompassing evil. I will try my best to explain this aspect of them. You really care about them, and have genuine emotions for them. They do not feel for you the same way you feel for them. Because you love them, and trust me, they know you do, but because you love them, and they are incapable of loving you, it sets off an inferiority complex in their minds. They think that you are better than them, they will violently project this onto you. They cannot love you, and every time you say or do something kind and loving towards them, they actually feel bad because they have nothing for you. They don't care about you at all, they are using you, and they know this. They know what they are doing is wrong, and they know just how evil it is. But because their ego is so inflamed and overinflated, they are unable to perceive themselves in this way. That is where you come in. You become the scapegoat to all their problems. Whatever they are feeling within themselves, they will simply put it all off onto you. This is done by projecting, deflecting, gaslighting, smear campaigns, and love bombing. We take the attacks from the narcissist very personally, and the narcissist doesn't understand why. We really shouldn't take it personally because the narcissist is in a war with themselves. It's a war between the good in them, and the evil in them. You are there for support as an emotional punching bag so they can hone in on hating themselves, or using you as a mirror. They feel shame and guilt when you give them genuine, caring, empathy and love. Because they feel this way towards good emotions, you made them feel it, and in their minds they associate good with being evil. You made them feel bad for truly loving them. In their eyes you are viewed much the same way we view a cow or a chicken. It is sustenance, it is food. Likewise you are food for the narcissist. They have to feed off of your energy in order for them to survive. They are incapable of being alone. They are in a war and you are right in the middle of that war. Unfortunately, for the narcissist, they have spent so much of their lives associating good as being evil, and evil as being good, that they are actively destroying anything that was ever good within themselves. They have spent so much time destroying their inner child, that their inner child was murdered at their own hands. They killed themselves long before you entered the picture. They hate you for being everything they will never be. They spread lies about you, they slander you, beat you, hurt you, kill your soul, crush your heart, and do everything in their power to turn you into who they are. They take your behaviors and mimic you, but you as a person must be gone in order for them to get away with pretending that they are genuinely like you are. They must destroy you. The way they destroy you is the same way they destroyed themselves. This is why I consider this demon possession. Who would go to the depths and to the lengths that narcissists are willing to go, to destroy themselves and anyone else that happens to get too close to them? They really don't have any boundaries, and there is no telling how low, and to what depths they are willing to go to get what they want. Narcissists are extremely dangerous individuals for this reason. They are dangerous to your heart, soul, mind, reputation, and livelihood. The only thing you did wrong was stay with them. The only thing you did wrong was overlook the red flags. If you truly love the narcissist in your life, then you will leave them. The longer you stay with them, the worse, and worse they become. The longer you stay, the more covered and evil they become. If you stay, you are being selfish and truly don't love them. The greatest action of love is leaving a person that is extremely unhealthy, and giving them an opportunity, and space for them to get the help they truly need. You, survivor, cannot help them. You stayed and tried your best, and they only got worse over time. You love them very much, and that is very understandable. Everything you felt for them was real, the only thing fake was who the person you fell in love with, versus the person you were actually with. They tricked you into believing they were someone entirely different. You loved the false goodness and the false kindness you saw in them. How were you to know that they were in a war and out to destroy the good and exemplify evil? They appeared to be someone that they never were. You fell in love with a phantom, a vampire with no reflection, that you invited into your life. You were completely unaware of who they were, nor did you ever think that their intention was to feed off of you until you eventually died. That part of the relationship was not your fault. You loved them and gave them every tool at their disposal to become better. That's what you do when you're in love with another person. You help one another become better every day, because life is hard. They simply saw your innocent, naive inner child as a weakness that they could abuse, manipulate, and control. They have already destroyed their inner child, and have to destroy your inner child so that you can become like they are. That is why you must leave them. To protect the innocence inside your heart. Grow and adapt to understand that you were naive to think that everyone is like you. No, there are some people that are truly evil, and out to destroy the good in you. That is all that I have to say regarding this topic. Lastly, I would like to share a passage of scripture in God's word with you, survivor. It is found in 2 Timothy, chapter 3, verses 1 through 6. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. For of this sort are they that creep into houses, and lead captive silly women laden with sins, led away with diverse lusts. Now think about that for a moment. Does this not sound like what a narcissist is? We are told to stay away from people like this, and we are warned to keep our mind and heart right before God in order to resist people such as this. That is all I have to say today. I hope you all have a wonderful day full of peace and joy. Thank you all for the kind words, and for helping me as I move forward in recovery. Until next time, remember to be patient with yourself as you heal from the trauma, take care of yourself, and drink plenty of water. Get plenty of sleep every night. I will be praying for you, and all survivors of abuse. Always remember, you are not alone.